What's up, y'all? Listen, straight up. You're wealthy and you don't even know it. I was thinking of myself earlier and I was getting a little teary-eyed because I was like, man, I'm wealthy because I was born. Well, I was thinking I was born into wealth because I had a family that loved me and who still does. And it makes me feel abundant. You know what I mean? Yesterday, when I was working out with the guys, man, the vibration was just so high. I mean, we were at the park, man. The park was so full. Like going into the evening, it was so full, so many kids, so many good vibes. But we had a strong workout, and I was like, man, I feel great. When I went out there, man, I feel like I had no energy, man. I was sluggish. Took a long nap and everything. Still feel sluggish. Feel like I was like at 30%. But I worked out. I mean, I worked out. I grinded. I did things I didn't even know was possible. And I was like, man, I feel great, when the dust settled. And then one of my friends, he was like, man, I feel high. And that's exactly what I feel. I feel high. I feel so abundant in that moment. I feel so weightless. I feel so just optimistic about what's to come this year. This year feels like so many great things are coming. In the past, I always had ways to spoil how I feel. Like if I just felt good, I would question why I would feel good. Then I would stop feeling as good. I was like, it felt like I had something to look forward to, but I really don't. But now things are different. I got a lot to look forward to. And I understand that I must do things that's going to keep me vibrating at a higher level. Tragedy will strike, bad things will happen. I'm not always going to be feeling like I felt then or even like I feel now. But I can engage in activities that keep me feeling low, all right? So not to get away from my point, but, that's just wealth, man. Like, to be able to choose to work on your body, to be able to share laughter with somebody, to be able to call somebody a friend, to be able to have family, to be able to choose the music you want to listen to be able to make a difference, to be able to help somebody, to be able to write down your thoughts, and even like the excitement that you get when you just, like, for example, get a brand new pen. Like, I was stalking Amazon for these things. It's green, it's my favorite color. It's like markers, pen, and it just writes so smooth. Like, just feels great, man. It feels great to just be like, what do I want to eat? And it's no big thing. But you're like, well, I want to do this, or I want to do that. Or on my way home, I stop at the grocery store. Or where I won't even let an inconvenience get in the way of how I feel. Like today, I started off, I was kind of on a good foot, just being positive and looking forward to the day. And my cousin, he came in, he noticed that my tire had like a nail or a screw in it. And I instantly kind of went down a little bit. Like, oh man, I had plans. But then I realized, because he said he would plug it for me, I quickly realized how little of a problem that is. He wasn't able to do it because he had to go. But I went to a local shop, and they just did it for $20, man. And I was so happy to do it. I'm shaking his hand, looking him in the eye, patting him on the back. It's just like, just grateful to just be in this type of world. Something about that is just so, it's so retro. It's so timeless. It's so like, you just want to hold on to it. It just feels nostalgic, man. And I realize that we live in this world where we're constantly chasing. And it feels good to not have to chase. I like to turn things on its head. I don't even want to chase. I'm going to bring it to me. Yeah, I'm going to bring it to me. Like it's DoorDash or Uber Eats. Like, bring it to me, baby. And that's the energy that I want to put out there. And quite frankly, because the last video I put out, I was talking about what to do when a woman disrespects you. I can't bring her into this. It's just going to bring me down. So, like, you got to have them good vibes when you mess with me. That's just what it's got to be, man. The way I feel right now, I just feel completely abundant. I'm not going back and forth with you. I wish you well on your journey, man. But wealth is simple, man. They like to put these big figures in our face, you know, these big wealthy entrepreneurs and CEOs, and try to make you feel insignificant if you don't have this, if you don't have that. Man, my advice to you, man, is just block all of that out, man. All that is insignificant. In fact, the more you focus on that stuff, the further away you get from it, especially if it affects you in a negative way, you know, makes you feel anxious. And when you start comparing yourself to other people, like I say all the time, like you probably heard before, comparison is the thief of joy. And you don't want nobody taken away from you, so don't take away from yourself, all right? Don't rob yourself, okay? Block out all of the distractions. Write in your journal. Try to figure out what's missing. Then resolve to fix that issue. You can reverse engineer. And I think you may find that you're one major solution away from feeling like you were never behind. One major solution, okay? So you are very abundant, man. Take what you got to get to where you want to be, but appreciate what you got, man. And you get to where you want to be. It's most important. This is just lightly on my heart. This is not my heart. My heart is right here, but you know, it's in there though. So yeah, best wishes.